Okay, what do we got going on here? Ha, ha, ha. Very low on villages is what I'm seeing. There's Golem as a village, but God, Golem is a disgusting card. I hate Golem. It's so bad. I don't see enough to make Golem worth it. I don't think. Is there trashing? You can't really trash your cards. Oh no, no. There's treasure. You can trash your coppers. You can't trash your estates though. This is all a bit awkward. Like there's strong stuff here, but it doesn't come together particularly well. I don't know. You could potentially build a pretty big engine with Margrave and Bank, but it seems so shaky if it relies on Golem as a village. If we don't build, I mean, treasure or money is not bad. Any line's probably going to involve buying Silk Merchant. I guess I can click that now and then think, well, they're deliberating. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. Silk Silver seems relatively likely to get to 6, which could be nice for innovation purposes. I mean, maybe you could do something like Silk Silver, Innovation, and then single treasure and buy a few rebuilds. And then something like that. Okay, yeah, so as long as I don't spend the coffer this turn, I'd be guaranteed to hit 6 next turn. Those bottom cards are a silver, triple, copper, estate. I could buy innovation. Not innovation. I could buy Citygate so as to guarantee that my shuffle is triggered and then I have a Silk Merchant on top. What about Populate here? I haven't really thought about it much. It seems kind of bad just because there's a ton of terrible action cards. Well, more like there's a ton of terminal action cards. And with low villages, that's a bit of a problem. Theoretically, I guess, you could guarantee... No, it doesn't work. I was going to say you could, like, gain the Golem first and then innovate it. But that if you gain the Golem first, the other actions won't be in your discard yet for the Golem to hit. I feel like trying to get to Populate is probably too fancy. Just for... Like, you could get to Populate. It just doesn't seem worth it. I think I'm going to buy Citygate and then buy Innovation and then buy Treasurer. And that just seems like a pretty good order to me. Citygate also has the potential benefit of me saving a coffer, which is kind of nice. They opened Lighthouse Silk Merchant, which is interesting. I'm not sure what the Lighthouse is for exactly. I think they wouldn't have opened Silk Merchant if it was 2-5. I think on 2-5 you'd still open Treasurer or maybe Margrave. So here I should hit one of those bottom cards. A copper and an estate, I believe. So that is... Uh-oh. Am I not hitting 5? That might be a problem, actually, for this line that I was considering. Have I made a grave error? I think I have. I didn't even consider whether I was going to be able to hit 5. I just kind of assumed. Yeah. Well, shoot. That's no good. Don't like that one bit. I can just buy 2 lighthouses here, I guess. Just money. Okay, so now I'm guaranteed to hit 5. But I would really like to draw a copper. Because I think, like, I can innovate the treasure, but I would like to innovate the treasure and trash copper, I think. If I only hit exactly 5, then I can just innovate it and take the key, which is okay. I'd love to trash a copper. I can't trash a copper. Okay, fair enough. We'll top deck the estate, take the treasurer now. I guess I could consider, actually, innovate the rebuild and get that estate back off the top. That's kind of cute. I might consider that. Maybe I'd do that instead. Yeah, sure. And now we can do the treasurer this turn. I think that all works out fine. I really hope my lighthouse is in the top. I don't want to waste a villager playing it. And if the lighthouse is on the top, then I'll reveal it with City Gate and be able to put a copper back on the bottom. Well, now that they've taken the key, I might just take the key back even if I can trash copper. Normally I feel like with treasure, when you both have them, you never want to take the key if your opponent doesn't already have it. You just trash coppers with it, which is what you ideally want to be doing, and if they take the key, you can take the key back, and then you've both wasted 1 treasure play on something other than trashing copper, but at least you got a key out of it. Okay, good. Lighthouse is on top. That's something we want to see. Yeah, so here I can take treasurer and still buy another good card, I think. We'll innovate it, take back the key, hit 5 again. Probably just a second rebuild, actually. I could consider buying Duchy already, and then try to innovate the rebuilds. I think I'd rather just buy the rebuild, even if it's not coming with innovation. It is kind of nice with, I don't, maybe this is like an obvious thing, but I don't play rebuild often enough, I guess. But Citygate rebuild is kind of cute because you never have this problem of the green cards that you want to trash being stuck in your hand. You can just top deck them and then trash them. I think I'd rather skip this Duchy and trash the estates. Right? I think skipping the Duchy is going to get me farther through my deck. And I've got 2 of my rebuilds in my hand already. So I would rather get farther through my deck if I could. Now I haven't seen my treasurer yet. It is in those bottom cards. Those bottom cards are a treasurer, an estate, and a silver. So I could draw with a silk merchant right now, which makes me really likely to hit a good number. I think I like that. Damn it. Okay, well, treasure is the bottom card. Goodbye, treasurer. That was like pretty likely to work out well, and I got the worst of the 3. Bottom decking estate would have been wonderful. Bottom decking silver would have been okay. I think I'm just going to innovate another rebuild now. There's a Duchy down there. So I think he has less rebuilding intentions than I do. Like the Devil's Workshop to me signifies that he's trying to build a little bit more. Like I don't think the Devil's Workshop has time to pay off in a rebuild rush. Did I just innovate rebuild again? Maybe I think I do. There's a duchy down there. Or actually it's an estate, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Just keep doing this. Sometime soon I think I'm going to have to buy a duchy. Like, I want targets for these rebuilds. I can always just continue to mill provinces into provinces, and that's like not bad. But I'd like to get slightly more points. In any case, this looks like a very winning position. I like how fast these rebuilds have done things for me. The innovate rebuild thing seems pretty strong. Actually, speaking of which, I mean, I could just buy another rebuild and trash province into province. But no, these 6 cards are just like packed with rebuilds, right? I think these 6 cards have 3 rebuilds and a treasure. I don't want to discard those at all. I'm just going to buy another duchy. I'm pretty sure this bottom card is my treasure. Yeah, this position just seems totally won. I think the Devil's Workshop was too slow. I don't think the mass silk merchants are paying off enough. I'm pretty happy with how this has gone. So I got a duchy in there. And now I think my deck's it's just 4 provinces. So I'm just going to name... What's the nicest card to name? Let's name Golem. Absolutely don't want to hit a Golem at all. Can name Golem again. Take the key. Let's just innovate another rebuild. Golem. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that innovate thing really sped up the rebuild a lot. Just seeing how it played out, it was honestly even faster than I thought it was going to be. I was pretty uncertain about the direction that Kingdom was going to go at the start, but having seen how they played out, I think something along the lines of oops, I didn't change my player order. Something along the lines of what I was just doing, I feel like was probably the right strategy.